Hey guys, so I was at CVS and I found the Lottie London, the Vampire Diaries Love Sucks Halloween collection. And yeah, CVS is starting to carry Lottie London. They don't have a permanent section yet, at least not in the CVS's in my area, but this was, on a separate display, like in the new release area at CVS. And I picked up many pieces from the collection. In addition to the ones I purchased, they also had false nails, nail stickers. They had a deep rose gold highlighter that almost looks like a bronzer, and I knew that wasn't going to work with my skin tone. And they also had a stamp liner with a star stamp. So I didn't get those things, but I pretty much got everything else. So, if you follow me on my other social medias, by the way, like Instagram and Twitter, then you might already know that I'm on TikTok now. And it's Mrs. the Doll, just like it is on here as far as my channel name. And I already did a TikTok over there demonstrating one of these products. So if you're interested in TikTok or you're on TikTok, join me over there. All right, let's get started. The first product I'm going to use is not part of this collection, but it is Lottie London, and that is the Lottie London Sweet Lips Mask and Balm. So I put this on my lips every night before I go to sleep, but you can also use it as a lip balm. And look how much I've used, so you can tell that I really like this. I don't like sticking my finger in that jar though. So it's just a really thick lip mask. And as far as the scent, uh, I'm not sure. I think it's supposed to be strawberry. So yeah, you can use this as a lip balm or a lip mask. But my lips were really dry just now, so I figured I better put something on there so that by the time we get to the other lip product that I'm going to demo, it would go on better. All right, so if you've seen me do these kind of videos before, the next few products I'm going to do are not Lottie products, Lottie London products, so I'm going to do them off camera, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I applied face primer, foundation, concealer, and powder. So next we're going to move on to blush. And this is the Vampire Diaries Love Sucks pH Color Changing Lip and Cheek Stick. And it is in the shade Hybrid. And this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to use this on my cheeks as a blush because I have another product from that same collection that I'm going to use on my lips. Just going to go easy because this is my first time using this. I actually did test out some of the other products yesterday. I kept going back to the store and buying one more piece, one more piece, one more piece. Ooh, pretty. All right, maybe just a dab more. Yeah, that's nice. I really, really like that. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, I'm just going to go back and put a little more here because I want it to be even on both sides. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, now we are going to move on to the eyes. So I'm going to prime my eyes off camera. Okay, and all the products that I'm using on and off camera will be listed in the description box as always. Okay, so there are two eyeshadow palettes from this collection. There is Team Stefan and Team Damon. By the way, I've never seen this show, but I would like to check it out at some point. Right now, I have a streaming service that has that show on it, so why not, right? So these palettes are pretty small, but they have 9 shadows in them. So this is Team Stefan, and this is Team Damon. Now I want to tell you something about these eyeshadow palettes that I discovered prior to using them for the first time, because I did do a look yesterday just to kind of get a feel for what I thought about them, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do today for a look, so I'm just going to recreate that look that I did yesterday. When you swatch these, the swatches are not impressive. However, swatches are not everything, and how they swatch and how they perform on the eyes are two different things. What I mean by that is when I did some swatches, I got like scattered glitter with no opacity, but they're fine going on the eyes. So don't be afraid if you buy these and you swatch them and go, oh no, these are not good. Yeah, they're fine. Okay, so yeah, I want to recreate the look that I did yesterday. So what I did yesterday was I started with Ripper, which is a matte brown. I started with that in the crease. The mattes are very pigmented. So I'm going to start in the outer part of my eye and try to work my way in. So yeah, I'm hoping that they bring a permanent section to CVS eventually for this brand, because right now the only place that I can get Lottie London's permanent products is Walmart, and it's not my local Walmart, and it's kind of a long drive to get to that Walmart, so that's a pain in the neck. So if I could just go to CVS, because I don't know about where you live, but where I live, there's a CVS in every town, literally every town. So I can just go like right down the street in any direction and there'll be a CVS, which is very convenient. Their prices are pretty high, but if you sign up for an extra care card, what they give you back in coupons and discounts offsets the high prices. But if you don't use that program, it's gonna end up being, expensive. But yeah, you can get a lot of money off, and then they give you extra care bucks, which is can be used towards money off future purchases. All right, I'm going to dip my brush back in and just put a little more, take this down and over a little bit more. Okay, and I'm just going to do this one eye at a time to try to save time. So we're going to switch to a flat shader brush, and we're going to go into that shade right next to it called Love Triangle, which is a glittery burgundy shade because this is a Halloween look, Halloween inspired, or a Halloween theme look. And I'm going to put that on my lid. I'm just dipping back into the palette. Yeah, these, when I swatched some of these on my arm, I was like, oh no, this is not good. No, it's fine. They just don't swatch good. And I've had that issue with other brands, so you can't always go by swatches. But I was scared there for a minute because these were expensive palettes for being so small. That's why I mentioned about the coupons, because yeah, if you shop at CVS, you really do need to sign up for that extra care program. Otherwise, you're going to be paying a lot. All right. And now I'm going to dip back in because I want to get right down to where the lashes meet that lid, so I don't have like a white line that's not covered. And now I'm going to switch to a blending brush, and we're going to go into the other palette, the Damon palette, and we're going to go into Hybrid, which is a black. And I'm going to dip my brush in there, and we're going to go in the outer part of the eye area and just deepen up that outer part with the black, because I mean, it's a Halloween inspired look, right? And I'm just going a little bit at a time so that we don't overdo it. Right on the lid and then the upper part as well. If you hear a weird humming noise in the background, I think the trash truck has arrived in the neighborhood. So hopefully that won't be too annoying because all the streets are connected, so you probably hear them going from street to street. All right, so I'm just gonna bring that in just a tiny bit and fade it in like so. All right, now I'm going to use this, no I'm not. I'm going to shut the camera off because this is not Lottie London. So I just applied some black eyeliner on the waterline and then I filled in that brow. And now we're going to move on to the next product. This is part of their permanent line, and I have wanted to try this for so long. And so they had this on the display too, but this one says the Vampire Diaries Love Sucks. It's the Superfake False Lash Effect Mascara, so they just made a limited edition version. But I'm sure it's the same formula, same brush as from the permanent line. But I've wanted this for so long, and every time I went to Walmart, that slot was empty. So I had very high hopes for this, and it did not disappoint. This is possibly the best mascara I've ever used, you guys. I've been using it ever since I bought it. This was the first item that I bought from the collection, and then I kept going back every day buying one more thing. So I'm just doing my lower lashes. but I love this. It lengthens and volumizes. Very hard to find because it's so popular, but worth the hunt. All right, let's curl my lashes. Yeah, I knew it was going to be good because when something is like hard to find and out of stock all the time, usually there's a reason for that. Sometimes it's just because something is new, but most of the time it's because something is good. All right. But yeah, that's what the wand looks like. So it's a very narrow wand. The whole thing is plastic. There's no, wire bristles on there at all. It does not clump on the brush. I was a little worried when I saw how little product there was on the brush because I thought, oh, this isn't, because I normally like a wet mascara. And this doesn't clump up on the brush at all. It's a very smooth formula. But it separates your lashes, it lengthens, it volumizes. Incredible. And what I'm going to do is, because this side of my face, the lashes aren't so good, I'm going to do my other eye off camera and come back and then, give you a better look at the end result on my lashes with this mascara. So I will be right back. The other eye is done. I'm going to look up so you can see what the lashes look like with the mascara. So hopefully you'll be able to see that okay. But yeah, I love, love, love this mascara. Maybe best mascara I've ever tried. And for the lips is the Blood Drip Lip Tint. Water Lip Tint. And the shade Bitten. And this is like a blood red lip gloss, I guess you would say. Lip tint / lip gloss. And they also have a blue one if you're not into this shade. But that's why I wanted to, try to make it as Halloween as possible. So it does separate in the tube, which kind of freaked me out at first. But when you do this, you can like mix it together in the tube. But I love the design of this. It's like a lab experiment. It's not a tingling, it's not a plumping. It's just like a lip stain / lip gloss. Smells fantastic. I think it's cherry scent. And it's just a tiny bit sticky so that it will adhere to your lips really well. So that is my spooky Halloween look. And yeah, Lottie London. So I'm just going to apply some setting spray off camera and then that's it. And I will list everything in the description box. Bye, guys.